The Cabbage Merchant converts every opponent's non-creature spell into a food token, and 3 niche cards turn those tokens into lethal threats. This legendary creature from the Avatar, the Last Airbender Eternal set costs 3 generic and 1 green mana for a 2/2 body. Its rules text reads, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, sacrifice a food and tap 2 untapped foods you control. Add 1 mana of any color. In multiplayer Commander, 3 opponents casting spells every turn, cycle generates absurd food counts without any effort from you. Tapping pairs of foods for mana of any color quickly spirals into the same oppressive advantage as Rhystic Study or Smothering Tithe. While the Commander provides the engine, Boomy's Feast Lecture, Displaced Dinosaurs, and Peregrine Took transform simple token generation into layered win conditions. Boomy's Feast Lecture is a sorcery and lesson that costs 1 generic and 1 green mana. Its text reads, create a food token, then Earthbend X, where X is twice the number of foods you control. Earthbend means target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste that's still a land, gets X +1/+1 counters, and if it would die or be exiled, return it to the battlefield tapped instead. The scaling is exponential. If you control 8 foods when you cast this, you create 1 more for 9 total, then Earthbend a land for 18 +1/+1 counters, turning a basic forest into an 1/8/1/8 creature with haste that taps for mana and attacks immediately. Haste delivers instant board pressure. Opponents must answer an enormous threat right now, or take lethal damage. Because Earthbent lands return tapped if removed, you never lose the mana resource, making this remarkably resilient. Holding Boomy's Feast Lecture until late game, when your food count hits double digits, lets you create multiple game-ending threats for 2 mana, converting passive token generation into overwhelming combat damage. Displaced Dinosaurs, a 7/7 creature from Universes Beyond, Doctor Who, costs 5 generic and 2 green mana. Its ability states, as a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types. Historic refers to artifacts, legendaries, and sagas, and food tokens are artifacts. Every food you create with the Cabbage Merchant enters as both a food artifact and a 7/7 dinosaur creature simultaneously. Now your foods attack as massive threats while still tapping for mana and sacrificing for card draw or combo loops, tripling their utility. Displaced Dinosaurs supercharges sacrifice outlets like Viscera Seer, Ashnod's Altar, and Phyrexian Altar by giving you enormous bodies to feed into them for value.